This call is being recorded. The
Yeah,
FBI is watching your every move.
literally, right?
Do not Google who assassinated John F. Kennedy.
Interesting. I just noticed when I press record, it says transcribing instead of just calling or whatever the fuck.
It's taking our audio and sending it to the fucking higher ups who created the system.
I
You
hope that
listening
that'd be
now?
fun.
I feel no, yeah. I just like I just feel like everything around us is just being recorded. I just feel like it is.
Honestly, yeah.
Like if you have some form of electronical device that is now, it doesn't even have to be on. It's I just feel like you're always being recorded. Like it's how like something with the iPhone, like you can't really turn off your iPhone unless you just let it die.
Yeah. You
Or
know,
like how we're going.
they said they're saying that the COVID vaccine was like an mRNA vaccine or some shit like that, or virus or some shit like that, that they put into the human body on purpose. Because it's like little pieces of metal and stuff in your body that can interact with your body's electric charge. So then when you're in proximity to your phone or your tablet or your computer, and that phone, tablet, computer is receiving Bluetooth or Wi-Fi or 5G frequencies, that computer, phone, tablet, it can communicate back that it's next to a human being, and which human being. You know what I'm saying? Because since
Yeah.
that metal is in your body, it starts creating its own signature, and it helps them create what they know as a an ID, a digital ID for a human being. So yeah, you're not wrong. It's all being recorded, unfortunately, and yeah, they're even looking to record when you take a shit, a piss, and why and what causes you. And yep,
Like I'm convinced that like any toilet with a built-in um bidet is basically a camera. It's not only shooting water into your asshole, but it's shooting waves from like through the that's some bullshit, but but like imagine the bidet was an actual like it's not just cleaning your asshole. It's like every like before every time it squirts out water, it takes a picture.
that I could see that. I could see that because like how do the bidet companies get before and after pictures to like promote their product? You know what I'm saying? Like I could see that being a thing.
Wait, no, hold on, now
You said GG's.
wait, before and now, because think about it, because like, how do you know if the product really works?
You see what I'm saying?
Like, like you're just gonna like, because like some people, I feel like I don't know if I heard it in like other like in like Europe or other countries like that use the bidet, but like or like Korea or Japan, like they don't wipe, it just straight bidet to the fucking asshole.
Yeah, bro.
No wipes? Like, what are you talking about? No, my shit just got fucking squirted on. You think I'm not gonna wipe it with a 2-ply?
Yeah, I definitely need at least two ply. At least. That single ply don't work, bro. Like I understand businesses, schools, and even when you're struggling, you gotta get what you gotta get. But when you're not careful, using what you gotta get when you gotta get, you might fuck around and shove your finger straight through your ass. Not even notice it because you over here trying to be fast. You got things to do, you got people to see and shit. Now you gotta wash your hands even harder. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Get the 1-ply malfunction, the unfortunate. like, damn. Especially it's like if it was the first wipe, it's like clipped.
Fully clipped.
I would be tight. I was like, yo, ah, and it's like you can't even. It's like then you have to wipe your finger before, and you have to wipe your finger and then wipe your ass again, and then you're skeptical on the second wipe. You're like, oh, this shit better happen again. Then you
So
gotta wash your
true.
hands for like 5 fucking minutes extra. Like I'm doing like I'm wash, rinsing, repeating 7 times. That's crazy. I don't care if I
Whatever,
run out
rinse
of
and
soap.
repeat. You know what
Have you?
really? Yeah,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I was like, have you ever tried a bidet?
Yes, it is
What would you rate it?
startling. It is. It is startling. It is not something. If you're not used to it, it will really catch you off guard, and it's usually not warm water.
Oh, yo, fresh coldie? Yeah, a cold one to the asshole sounds crazy.
Because if you think about it, like most toilets are only a cold water hookup. Because you're not
Mm,
expecting to wash your hands or take a shower or some shit from your toilet. It's when
yeah.
like you have one of those expensive ones with the bidet built in that yeah, it does have the warm water built in for the bidet and then the cold water for the tank. But bro, most of the time people buy like the little attachment thing and they just hook it up to the cold water that's with the tank and surprise. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
damn.
I'm thinking of like you because every toilets that have like a heating system in the seat. I'm just like, why can't the heating system also connect to the bidet if there's a bidet built in?
Yeah, with the built-in ones in the toilets, the fancy ones like that, they sometimes do have the warm built-in, you know. But the other ones, it could be a surprise, especially if you're not sitting accurately where it's lined up to spray, and it either catches you up your back or like straight up your balls. Like it's
Yeah. Oh no. That yo, it's like man, it's a hot day, your balls are drooping, and then you just get a fucking like you get a fucking a shotgun shell right to the back of the sack.
yeah, bro. 20
Cold one.
gauge.
A cold 20 gauge of fucking gunpowder.
Just talk about freeze.
So I feel like the first time I'm gonna experience a bidet is when I'm in Japan. That's gonna be my first experience of bidet because they have the state of the art type of shit.
They do. They do. Spray your bum, wipe it butt for you, and then pull up your pants and kick you on your ass on your way out.
I will be pissed though when I do encounter like the floor toilets.
Oh, you going to India? You wildin'.
No, 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 no. No, there's no such thing as a toilet in India. I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. There's a hole in the floor.
No, no, there's actual like toilets that are on the ground, like an in ground, like imagine like an in you know, like in ground pool. Imagine an in ground toilet.
How the fuck does you expect anyone to use that?
Well, the Asian squat. That's what I'm saying. It's like an Asian thing. Like you know how Asians can like squat perfectly down with their flat footed.
I can do that too, but like I
Then
don't think I could take a shit
you
while doing that.
well, you're either part Asian or you just have very good flexibility in your Achilles or in legs.
I have no idea. I have no idea. I think it's just training calisthenics, but I know for a fact
Yeah.
if I try to take a shit while doing that, I'm probably either gonna pass out and fall back, or I'm just gonna like spray my balls or some shit. Like that doesn't even make sense.
I would need a bar to hang on. That's like if you get me to squat like that.
Yeah, there's no way.
No, yeah, I've seen the two weirdest toilets I've seen like is where it's like an actual like in ground toilet or a Dutch toilet. Like the Dutch toilet, like the hole of the toilet is all the way in the front.
Yeah,
So it's like if you fucking drop on a log, that shit gonna smack against your balls when it falls forward.
Nah,
Like people need to stop being creative with toilets. Just make something simple, nice little flush system, cleaning system, whatever.
you
Even
can't.
you can even have like an automatic toilet, like a toilet roll, like a reloader, like built in with the toilet or some shit. I don't fucking know.
They need to have toilet paper replacement. They need to have automatic floor cleansing when the one person walks out of the room, because a lot of people don't know how to aim, and
Hmm.
they need to have they need to have a way to clean the seat that like ultraviolet kills any germs, specimen, whatever the hell. Give me a black light in this bitch because niggas is weird.
I did. I remember seeing some like how like they have like the toilet seat covers, not like it's like a sanitary cover where it's like it after each use it like rotates, gets sanitized, and then I don't fucking know what the fuck I'm trying to explain. I remember seeing a video with just like a fucking toilet with um it's like a seat cover that it's supposed to be sanitized after you flush, and then it just reloads a new one or something.
Interesting. I don't know how sanitary it is to keep reusing the same ash plastic over and over, but I can see where they're going with the idea. They might be on the right track. They just got to keep going. Because that would be nice. They say the ones that we grew up with, that like little paper mache bullshit, doesn't actually do anything. It's just like a psychological. Okay, I'm safe now. But like the reality of it is, all the germs just step through it and they're still on your butt cheeks.
I mean, I fucking I put like 2 layers each section on the toilet seat of toilet paper, so I make sure I don't feel no toilet.
Rose said, if I have to sit on a public restroom, I'm using 47 ply,
Oh
and
yeah,
I'm
100%.
making sure not touching
No,
that shit.
no. If it's a public, I'm hovering. I don't care. I'll get the fucking quad workout in immediately. I'm hovering. I don't give a fuck if there's splashes. I don't give a fuck. I'm not like I don't care. I don't care if I piss on the floor or something. I don't care. Like nah.
That's an art. That is an art. Yeah,
I remember like you know how like in a bathroom stall.
yeah,
I would like there would be a jobs where like I'm holding on to the top of the bathroom stall with one arm, and that's helping me stay up hovering over the seat or over the toilet, and my shoulders on fire, my legs are on fire, my asshole's on fire because I'm trying to push that shit out. And I'm just like this needs to it's the most excruciating time to take a shit is at work. That's the worst spot. Like, I was holding on top of the door. That shit was. I was afraid I would pull down the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine you in the bathroom and then you just hear a fucking breakdown, and someone's and it's one of the stalls just falling down because someone's in there holding onto the door trying to shit their life out.
yeah. It's a bad situation for everybody. I'm not gonna lie.
Very much so. But enough about the shit and toilet talk. I'll definitely chop some of that out. Now, but my one question that I did have, you know how you know how all right, you know how a black person can be quote unquote whitewashed?
Yeah,
What's the white version of that?
white trash.
No, 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 no. Like no, no, no. No, 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 I mean, if you call a black dude, if you say that black dude is whitewashed, right? What's the opposite for a white dude? Like the white dude is not blackwashed, you know?
Oh, I see what you're saying. All right,
Yeah.
yeah. So if a white dude becomes a black guy kind of thing, not necessarily, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Hmm.
Then that nigga would be called some ratchet ass piece of shit, some shit like that. He's either ratchet or he's fake ghetto or some shit like that. Because there's no other way to say it. The urban culture in America is just known as being ghetto or hood. And if you didn't grow up in the hood, you're not necessarily hood, so you just ratchet or ghetto. You feel me?
I feel you because like the way I was leaning was like I feel like they just like like a white person who is like I feel like they say that the white person is cultured. If it's like without saying it's like yeah he's black but he's not black he's cultured. I feel like the internet uses that term one a little bit loosely in some senses, but I feel like if you were to describe the like if like calling a black person whitewashed and then the opposite to a white person, the white person is cultured.
That's interesting because when when I'm talking to people and they say that I'm cultured, it's usually because like I've met someone from a country I've never been to or like never met someone from, but I do know something about it and I'm able to like respect their culture, like understand their beliefs, understand what it is that they do a little bit. Maybe not understand why, but I know enough to like not be disrespectful. So they'll be like, "Oh, you're cultured. I like that." You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
yeah,
like that's what I'm saying when it comes to the African American community in America. They've labeled it as urban, which is weird as fuck. I don't even know what the fuck that means. But the real life term of it is like, oh, you're ratchet or ghetto. You know what I'm saying? You're one of them loud African blacks. You know,
yeah,
American
yeah.
blacks. My fault. Loud American blacks, because the African niggas, they might be a little bit loud, but they're not like obnoxious loud. They more like, hello, how you disrespect me, you stupid bitch. You know what I'm saying?
How
Like they're,
could you do this?
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Your grandmother be very disappointed.
They look at you and they're like, you American black and you think you are so special, you think you have this country. This country is nothing for you. If they deport me, okay, fine, I go home. If they deport you, where do you go? You have no place to go home.
Oh, I think I know what video you're talking about. Like he was talking to a white dude in a MAGA hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You know, he was spitting facts at black dude. He was like, yo, like they kick me out, that's fine. I go home.
Yeah, no, he was really spitting bars. And like if you think
Yeah,
about
yeah.
what's happening nowadays, it's like, oh shit, that might actually be a concern for real. Like what if they
I'm
just
not gonna
don't
lie.
let
Yeah, after I saw that video, I googled how to get dual citizenship.
and it's easy depending on what country you want to go with, but you also have to kind of be smart because if you're going to start getting several citizenships and different passports and shit, you may as well get one that's the gateway into other ones that you want to go to. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Like I was saying, I feel like the easiest one for me would be a German passport.
German.
You for you easily you can get a German passport.
Yeah, they're just gonna look at my name and they'd be like, "Sie sprechen Sie Deutsch?" And I would say, "Da," and they'd be like, "Oh shit!" And then they would let me
Welcome.
in, right? And then I'd get into the country and they start speaking German. I'd be like, "What?"
They sprechen the English.
Yeah, right, right.
Ah, but your name is Malstadt. I thought you can speak a German. Nah, nah.
No, I
Yeah,
can't speak
I
German.
got da and that's it. Nah, you know, I got
Yeah,
my little German handbook, but that should be hard as hell to read. Hey, I don't know. Yeah, if I can get a German passport, that'd be fire.
German passports are amongst some of the weaker ones in the EAU, I think, in the European shit.
Understandable.
I think it's one of the weaker passports because I feel like the rest of the countries over there have gone to like the brim of yeah, well, fuck you guys, you know. You know what's really weird? As a U.S. national citizen, you could actually get like an Argentinian passport with like a 2 year like residency term over there. Like if you live there for 2 years, I think you can apply to become a citizen. That's what I'm trying to say. Like that one's actually kind of simple.
I'm about to Google the strongest passport. It said I just Googled quickly. It said Singapore is the strongest passport. You can get into 193 countries with that.
That's wild. There's like a scale because like there's blue passports, green passports, red passports, and like they mean different things. I don't know what they mean, but I know they're supposed to mean different things.
I just saw a fucking map. You know, a map. What's this shit called? A graph. Twenty 2023. Visa free. Oh wait, visa free means you don't need a visa, right?
Basically, yeah, because you would just be a citizen, I guess, or a resident.
United Arab Emirates, 113 countries is visa free. Visa on arrival is 54.
That's fire.
Singapore 127 visa free. 30. Oh, this is 2018. This is prior to 2018. Oh, fuck out of here. Can I get the 2025?
The countries that allow you to get there and then apply for a visa and get approved are super fire. Because it's like you could, yeah, that's like so elite. Like you could just pop up somewhere and just be like, yeah, I'm gonna be here for a couple of weeks, and they're like, all right, sure, yeah, you want a job? Here, let me give you this just in case. You know what I'm saying? Like that's fire. It's so fire.
The top 15 are Singapore, Japan, Korea, South Korea, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Ireland, Italy, Spain, Austria, Belgium, Luxembourg, Netherlands, and Norway.
I actually have no idea where Luxembourg is.
It's I just looked at it, I just realized the Luxembourg flag is the exact same pattern as the Netherlands flag, but just a different shade of each color.
A lot of countries are like that too. Like I don't know if you've ever noticed it, but the Italian flag and the Mexican flag are exactly the same, but the Mexican flag has like an eagle in the middle of it.
Same thing with like, is Poland white on top?
Or is that Finland?
No, Finland is white and blue.
Oh shit.
Luxembourg, where the fuck are you at? Oh, it's under Belgium. It's in between. It's in between Belgium, Germany, and France, above Switzerland.
France.
That's weird. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense as to why it's okay. But how close is it to the Netherlands? There's a whole country in between that and the Netherlands. You're copying the fucking Netherlands for the color scheme. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro, that's the Newfoundland.
Luxembourg is actually very small. Oh shit. I know it's a very wealthy country.
Is it? I know nothing of them.
Is it? I could have just been talking on that. It is. Luxembourg.
Sounds like a dope name for a country, though. Sounds mad prestigious, maybe even royal. I just don't know anything about them. You know, as Americans, we only really know like who our enemies are, and then like allies. Maybe China, just because we knew they were making all of our stuff for a long while. And now that China is like, yeah, we're gonna cut you out of the deal. We're sort of like, oh shit, we're kind of scared of China. But China is also scared of us as a military power.
You realize fucking Black Ops 2 predicted that shit verbatim on what China's gonna do?
For real?
Yeah.
How?
Like the main story of Black Ops 2 is in 2025. And like everything that China's doing now, it was basically verbatim what Black Ops 2 was. Like this is the main story.
That's fucked. This shit was
And
fun.
it's they're showing us everything before. It's just crazy. I remember thinking, oh yo, we got oh my god, it's Nuketown 2025, no way. And then boom, it's 2025 and we're about to be in Nuketown.
Word. Our town's about to be nuked for real. Oh shit. Oh shit. Call of Duty Black Ops was always focused around a World War III. Oh shit. Fuck. Fuck. What's crazy is we started saying how like, man, Call of Duty was great because it was like the old wars, Civil War, stuff like that. And we were like, this game is mad fun because it gets to show us history. Nah. They started predicting the future when niggas could wall ride, start flying and shit, jetpacks and motherfuckers and shit. And we just sat there eating this shit up. They were training us. They said, y'all gonna be the next generation of Spartans.
But instead, we're the next generation of brain rot, or the first generation of brain rot, I would say.
Nah. First generation of brain rot was the boomers. Them niggas just sit behind a TV nowadays and watch the news and hear the same shit different day and fucking argue with each other.
Because the news tells them what to do.
Yeah. That's the first gen of brain rot. They tried to do that to us, but we were so meshed with it as kids that it didn't work out that way. We figured out how to use it to our advantage. Now they created AI so they can study all of us. And then they were like, fuck, AI is using way too much energy. So we need to figure out a fast way to do this. Fuck it, quantum computers. If we can use one computer to literally be the strength of 400 million computers at the same time, we can understand every single person on the planet at the same time and act like we're God. Let's do it. Now they got every fucking tech company, fuck, out there on the planet looking into this shit, and we're fucked.
Yeah, pretty much. Do you have a German parent?
A German what?
Are one of your parents German?
My dad.
Yeah. So I was looking up like how to get dual citizenship as an American or German citizen. There's one by descent. If you have a German parent, you may be eligible for German citizenship by descent, regardless of where you were born. You'll need to provide documentation to prove your lineage and your parents' German's citizenship. Also, wait.
So
That means your dad had to have been born in Germany.
not had to have been born, but he would have had to have held on to his German citizenship. And my dad was in the American Army, so in order to be in the Army, at least in that time period, you couldn't have other citizenship. You had to denounce any of that shit.
Yeah.
Could only be an American. Nowadays, you could be a non-U.S. citizen and serve in the Army. And then once you get out, they can discharge you honorably, and then the very next week remove you from the database and call you an illegal and deport the fuck out of you. So, yeah.
It's fucked up, but it's a little funny. It's like, yeah, you killed about like 5,000 Iraqis, but you're Mexican, so goodbye.
Basically. And it's funny because I know a couple of people that literally are Mexican that served here in the U.S. And the last time Trump was president, back in like 2016, 2018, whatever the fuck, that nigga passed a law that basically said birthright citizenship don't necessarily have to exist. And if you were here legally, got your citizenship legally, and you studied hard, you paid your taxes, did everything you had to do legally, that shit don't matter, baby. You're not an American. So he removed their citizenship for all the people that actually became a citizen the correct way, but just like the Mexican ones, which was fucked up. Because my mom is Jamaican. She was born in Jamaica, raised in Jamaica until she was 11. Then she moved to New York and was living in Queens until she was in her late 30s, early 40s. And that's when we moved to Long Island.